I'm surprised you didn't go for
All
the
right.
YouTube version.
All right, everyone. It's time for the Nintendo Direct Mini from January. Can y'all stop with these hosts? My God. Okay, I got my friend NintenDaan here.
Hey.
No better Nintendo person to have with me. Now, quick recap. Everyone who's watching this live already knows I have not seen this Direct. Don has. Most of the chat has seen the Direct. Cheers and whatnot will still appear on stream because I'm streaming on Twitch and I've got my regular setup here. And that's what all these freaking host notifications are. They're all just trying to be like, "Hi, Mom! I'm on YouTube now!" And also, is there a better one on YouTube? Quality-wise, or is this fine?
I think the player on YouTube is a bit better than this.
All right, go ahead and drop that DM, and I'll start as soon as I get that from you.
Yeah. I originally watched it on this and found it a bit grainy, but...
Oh, really? Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Kinda. Looks like it will be already. I'm just taking your word for it. I swear.
I send the DM with the link.
I got it. And it... Oh, that already looks better than before. Oh, my God. I already hit play before to set this all up. This looks so much better already.
I know.
Alright, I love all of you, but y'all gonna have to stop. Even Tears doing it, she's like, this looks fun. Oh man, this whole chat, half the chat is literally just, hey. Thank you, HG Lucina, for the 7-month Twitch Prime resub. Get that sub hype in the chat. Let's go. Okay, it's I think it's time to just start. Now, I already know a couple things, and I'm going to just straight up say, oh, I knew this when it comes up. As you guys will not be like, oh, how's he gonna respond to this? Some of the things we already know. I already know about Pokkén. I already know about
Welcome to Nintendo Direct Mini.
Stuff.
One quick presentation packed with news on select Nintendo Switch.
Also,
games.
this is 14 minutes.
You didn't
I
do the
know.
countdown.
I was making sure everything was working properly. That's
Okay,
all. I'm
fine,
sorry.
Fine. Okay.
I didn't think he was gonna do all that talking immediately. I was like, wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna on 3, 2, 1, go. All right,
Okay,
3,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yes.
Wait, is this live? The Direct is not live. I'm just streaming it live. This was a video uploaded like 4 hours ago.
One quick presentation packed with news on select Nintendo Switch.
There was no announcement. It was just boom. It's up. Yay!
Let's get right to it.
All right, yeah, let's get right to it. Wait, Nintendo DS Classic restyle for Nintendo Switch? Oh, I was like, is this? Yeah, it is. Okay, hold up. It might be finally time for me to play The World Ends With You.
Notice the words final remix.
That's what I'm laughing at.
When the main character Neku suddenly encounters
Oh my God. That's
Oh, no
that's
more.
beautiful.
He'll be erased from
I don't know why they called it remix though. That's a little annoying. I wish they called it final mix to make it even funnier. But remix as well for the HD 1.5 plus 2.5 ones. So there's that.
Yeah.
I've always been interested in The World Ends With You
The
before.
stuff you're seeing, the piece you're seeing here right now, that's new.
Oh really?
Yeah. It wasn't even in the iOS version.
Available this year. Oh dang. Okay. Okay. I might be playing that. This I will not be playing.
Boasting strong offense and defense.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Alright, so for the people that like Pokkén, I'm happy for you, but I just don't care about Pokkén. And I was saying this right before, there was even a release by Nintendo saying like the top 20 games. Keep in mind, these third-party games have either been out on other systems before or have been released on multiple systems at once. I'm sorry, Pokkén being behind Sonic Mania on just the Switch is a little disappointing in total playtime. And that's straight from Nintendo's stats. So
I do think Blastoise and Slash are kind of cool though.
that is cool though. I mean, I do like seeing Pokkén updates for the sake of updates. Like, I'm glad that it's getting something, but it's not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. This I wanted to see.
Unleash your creativity with the artist ability.
Look at that.
That is so good.
Snare enemies in webs with the new
Hold
Spider
up.
ability. You can even mix and match ability combos.
Alright, we knew that.
Friend abilities.
Zap Yo-Yo. Wait a minute.
Combine water and ice to make an icicle lance.
Oh.
Toss a friend with friend
Yeah, you
throw.
really have to work together to do the best attacks possible. in this
Yeah, it's co-op heavy even in single player, but
And working together.
remind me, do they have like DDD, Meta Knight, and all,
Powerful
and
enemies will
Waddle
stand
Dee
in your
for?
way,
Yes, they
game.
do.
Yes, they're bosses.
including
Oh wait,
unknown
oh wait, I was
faces.
going to say as second to fourth player characters, is everyone Kirby?
No, you can actually be like the characters that you actually swallow up. For example, the
well-
monkey, what have you.
Kirby fans.
Well, I meant for multiplayer. Does like the second
Yeah,
to
multiplayer, you can do that, I think.
Alright, I don't remember if it was all Kirby's or what. I remember the release. Not the release, the announcement, but I don't remember the details.
Right.
This ain't Return to
Crystal
Dreamland.
Diamond.
I know, but it's close. It's Return to Dreamland 64. Switch. Also, this is one of the things I saw coming. Because Nintendo decided it was a good idea to put 6 thumbnails. 6 thumbnails of games from the Wii U and prior as their tweet for promoting the Direct. So I already know there's going to be like 6 ports here. And I have not played this, nor do I think I will, because I think spamming attacks is not the most fun.
I think the combos in this thing are actually pretty good, though. There's some really good combos that you can pull off. Also
Really?
with the Fire Emblem.
All right, what was
Really good.
this? Mario Tennis Aces? Okay. One thing. Please tell me the online will be fixed.
For intense rallies against a variety of characters in full-blown tennis battles.
Where's
New
Boo?
wrinkles in tennis gameplay will challenge your ability to
Where's
read an
Boo?
opponent's position and
We
stroke.
don't care about the Mario Brothers.
Shot will give you the
We want Boo.
advantage.
Where's Boo?
And this time, the game adds
Story
a new
mode.
Story mode since the Mario Tennis Power Tour game on Game Boy Advance. offering
Wait a
new
minute, what?
Flavor of tennis gameplay with a variety of missions, boss battles, and more.
Okay.
Stay tuned for more updates about this new approach to Mario Tennis.
Are we getting a good Mario Tennis game again?
Launches
Yeah.
on Nintendo Switch this
Holy
year.
crap!
Yeah.
Okay, guys, no joke. Mario Tennis is like one of my favorite Mario sports games. If you don't count like kart and all that.
When his ship sank, the
Like
adventurer Adol
tennis,
drifted to a deserted
soccer,
island,
basketball,
inhabited by vicious
like
creatures
baseball.
that have evolved
Tennis is my
in many
favorite
different
Mario
ways.
sports game.
To
So
survive,
I want it.
Adol must
I
gather
want it
the
now,
survivors
and I
to
want it
build
to
a
be
base.
good.
As his
I
adventure
don't
progresses,
want Mario
so too will
Tennis
his base.
Ultra
Along the
Smash
way,
again.
there will be
Yeah.
groups of marauding monsters to fend off.
Yeah. Ultra Smash was not only region locked,
And Pierce.
it was friend locked. You couldn't even play with friends. It was so stupid. What online game only lets you play with randoms in your country but not in your friends list? That is so stupid. However, yes, I do say that I want a baseball and strikers, but tennis first and foremost. Let's go. I thank you, Nintendo.
I mean, I'm interested in Ease, but it's not something that's exactly new.
Oh, and I'm sorry for talking over all that and not caring that much. I apologize. Now, what was that about Odyssey?
Beating the main story, a new online activity called Balloon World will become available.
Excuse me?
Talk to Luigi to get started with one of the 2 competitive modes. In Hide It mode, you have 30 seconds to hide
Yep.
a balloon.
Huh.
In Find It mode, the tables turn, and you get 30 seconds to try and find balloons hidden by other players around the world. By finding balloons other players have hidden, and hiding your own balloons in unexpected, hard-to-find places, you can move up in the rankings. The key to setting high
Are
scores
you
is knowing every
sure?
nook and cranny of a kingdom's terrain.
I just want to
It's like
be
a new form of
a meanie with
objective-based
distance for
speedrunning.
some almost impossible locations within the 30
The update
seconds.
will also include new
Look at those
and new
outfits, though.
filters for
All
smash
right.
mode.
Nice.
This Super Mario Odyssey update will be released
If only it was
this
actually that
February.
fast and easy to make an amazing logo.
Hmm.
I'm interested in that. I mean, I've already 100%ed Odyssey like 2 weeks in,
SNK
so.
have gathered together for 2-on-2 tag team action.
SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy.
Activate a variety of moves in battle with just one button. Then,
Did that
while
say with
changing
just one
characters,
button?
get the upper hand using a
Yeah,
huge
you
variety
can
of
pull
items.
off various moves with a singular button and then use other
The
buttons
party
to
won't
throw
stop
items
just
what
because
have you.
took down your opponent's HP. Get him in a tough spot and initiate the ultra special move.
Dream Finish.
I hate how interested I am in fighting games, but not wanting to take the time to get
By customizing
good.
your fighters, you can show 'em what you're made
This
of.
feels more like a party brawler, you know? Like Smash.
Time to party on the victory with
Not
some
exactly.
ladies.
But you have items.
This
I
is
mean,
Mortal Kombat. I'm not
SNK
Mortal Kombat.
Heroines
Okay,
Tag Team
okay. I'm gonna
Frenzy
call it
comes out on
Mortal
Nintendo Switch this
Street
summer.
Fighter Tekken Deluxe with items.
Fighting fans, take note. This title will feature Yuri
Let's just
Sakaguchi
refer to it as that.
and
Also, is
Arthur
this
Neo Geo
Sure.
Oh.
Fighting 2, which launches today on Nintendo eShop for Nintendo Switch.
So, like, speaking of fighting games, this is
Mario
coming.
Plus Rabbids
Okay, bye.
Kingdom Battle has new
Uh-oh.
downloadable content on the way, and it tells a new story starring one of Mario's oldest frenemies in a new world.
Frenemies.
Just take a look at the trailer.
D. Oh yeah, that guy. Hey, what's up, DK?
That's my friend.
That's my friend DK. He needs a new country title on the Switch. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Oh my God, DK, stop it.
Oh.
Donkey Kong.
I
will
also
swing
want
into
Mario
action
Party with
in a
DK
new
as a
DLC
playable
pack
character
this
again.
Loot everything from diamonds to cold hard cash when
Ah.
shooter Payday 2 comes to Nintendo Switch. Pick the perfect loot.
Oh God, I
Work
remember.
together with your friends locally
I
or
think it was
online
2
with
years
Find
ago
Me,
for
which allows you to invite
Giancarlo
free friends who
Paramengo's
also own the
birthday.
Nintendo Switch version.
Right.
His
You can
whole
navigate
chat
menus
was
with
like,
the
"Hey,
touchscreen,
let's give him
while
Steam
HD Rumble
games."
lets you feel everything from explosions to
Like
weapon
20 people
Plus,
bought
the
him
brand new
Payday
Meister is premiering as a timed exclusive in the
Really?
Nintendo Switch version.
as a joke, cause it's Payday and they're paying him with games, so they kept doing Payday over and over. It was a meme. About $100 was wasted amongst everyone, cause they just kept buying him the same game. It was only like $5.
I'm kind of interested in picking up Payday 2.
A
We'll see.
dark forest beckons in Fae. A new type of
Okay,
power
what does this
adventure
remind
will
me
have a
of?
new look at its world and creatures.
Okay, this is the
Run,
game I'm
climb,
interested in.
and
I love
glide your
those
way
people
through a
who are
dark
behind
Nordic
this game.
forest to explore its living, breathing world filled with secrets, legends, and mystical creatures. Use the Joy-Con motion controls to sing in tune with creatures and plants to unlock new abilities.
You know I'm interested in
Each song
something
has
new
a
when I
distinct
just
sound
completely
and
shut
feel
up.
Thanks to HD Rumble, so you can experience each encounter in a different way.
Looks so
Many
good.
secrets await when Fae releases on Nintendo Switch February 16th.
Wow, that early? Okay.
As for Celeste, it's
There's
a
been
modern
development
take
for
on the
2
action
years.
platformer.
I don't know why I missed it or forgot it, because that looked good.
It was the only highlight during EA's press conferences last year, the year before that.
See, I remembered this name and the art style, I just didn't remember what the game was like until I saw it the other day when we were looking.
That looks interesting too.
Celeste launches on Nintendo Switch January 20th.
Yeah, that looks like a combination of like Mega Man and
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is
whatchamacallit, Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is I'm a little disappointed in and happy about for two different reasons. Hold up. And it said funkier than ever.
Here he is.
Oh my God!
He can double jump, hover, perform infinite rolls, and even perform infinite underwater corkscrews. Thanks to his sturdy surfboard, even spikes can't slow him down.
You've got to be
And whoa,
Funky
what's going on
Kong for
here?
easy mode.
This guy really knows.
No,
how
it's
to
going to
keep
be a
his
separate
cool.
mode called Funky
Thanks to
Mode.
this righteous dude, even stages packed with perils can be smooth surfing.
Funky mode
Of
equals
course,
easy mode.
The bodacious original experience is
Funky
still
mode
here
looks
too,
looks
and you can
fun
enjoy
as heck.
both
I'm
modes
not
with
gonna
brand new
lie.
or two-player co-op. Enjoy this funky adventure anytime, anywhere, with anyone.
Or OP mode,
Donkey
as I
Kong
like to
Country
call it.
Tropical Freeze surfs on
May
Nintendo's
for
Switch.
already? Well, dang. All right, Nintendo, I
He's got
played it
5
once, but
hearts,
I'll play
yeah.
it again. All right, look.
Wicked
Here's my
is
problem
what
with this.
counts. And we
I
have a
was
trailer to
really
prove it.
hoping for a new Donkey Kong Country within the next 2 years. And then they port the last one. I'm just slightly disappointed because I played all the Wii U games I wanted. But I'm so happy that everyone that missed out on the Wii U gets to play the games on the Switch now. I'm just slightly disappointed that I probably wasted over $1,000 between the Wii U and all the games. And now they're just coming to the Switch. It's a very bittersweet sea salt feeling.
Sure,
Also,
yeah.
you say, hey, blah, you ready? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Hold up. Remastered?
Yes.
Okay, what's with these announcements in the next 2 quarters releasing?
We hope you enjoyed this Nintendo Direct Mini. As always.
Oh,
we'll continue to deliver
God.
more
All
information
right.
in the future, so please
Just
stay
so
tuned.
you guys know,
Thank you for watching.
okay, it's gonna do a quick rundown. Let's watch this real quick, but stick around for the discussion part because that was just the initial thoughts. I'm sure we both have stuff to say, and I'm sure you guys in the chat have things to say. This will be a discussion amongst all of us that are here. We'll try to get to all your comments. If there's anything in particular you want to say or get out of the way about any games or me with the games, go ahead and just say it now, and we'll just start rambling until we get a chance to read your comments.
Right.
So, real quick personal update. Goof Group, for those of you that don't know, is my co-op / versus channel, where we mostly do Let's Plays, but we will probably start streaming and stuff as well.
Right.
Over on YouTube, youtube.com/c/Goof Group. We do not have a relaunch date at this moment because we've been on hiatus for a little over a year. But we are coming back. I just talked to Kyle and Javi last night about us doing stuff. So it's in the works. We are coming back. But this whole list just gave me things to do with them whenever it finally relaunches. So I would love to do a co-op of Tropical Freeze on the Switch in good quality.
In funky mode?
I don't know about that. Maybe for the lulz, but I mean, I've already beaten the game, so I'm allowed to enjoy funky mode.
You
Cause
sure are.
here's my only little gripe. Don't do easy /OP modes until after you've beaten the game. Don't do OP stuff in order to beat the game. That's what bothered me as I was watching it, but I was like, this will be stupid fun for like speed running and stuff, so I'm probably gonna end up looking for people who do that.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, let me rewind because there was something I'm pretty sure I missed.
Don't forget to try out the Kirby Battle Royale.
Did I see what I think I saw?
This is on March.
Kirby Star Allies, March 16th. Okay. I hope we're set for March, but that is a huge hope. Because Alex is the 4th member of Goof Group, and he is finishing college right now. He's in his last semester, and he doesn't get out till May. So, March is... especially March 16th, that's a hard one. That is a very hard one. However, I will say that if we have a weekend, like let's say this game, what's March 16th?
That's a Friday.
It's a Friday. Okay, let's say hypothetically I get a review code from Nintendo. and it's a week early, and I can get all 4 of us together for a weekend, we beat Kirby Return to Dreamland in 2 days. The whole recording session took like 5, maybe 6 hours. So it won't take long to record the game. But if I can't record with those guys, I'll stream it by myself. All LPs from now on that are new, I will stream on Twitch and then upload to YouTube afterwards in higher quality in a regular episodic style. Was there anything you wanted to discuss in particular, Don? Because there were some things that caught your interest.
Yeah, particularly the World's Ends Review, the final remix. I wasn't exactly surprised that it was coming to the Switch, but I'm happy that it is. It looks pretty good, especially in comparison to, say, the iOS version, which already looked really good. But especially with something that you can play with actual buttons and optional touchscreen controls, looks really, really helpful.
I will
next to
say
that,
the update from the DS just looks good. Like, I love this art style in an HD format.
it looks real good.
I love
But also
this kind
the
of
new
style.
scenario stuff, because at the end of the iOS version, you were left with a teaser to something to come, and they literally said there will be a new scenario in this version. I am really hopeful that with this new scenario, it might lead into a sequel, but you never know for sure.
Well, especially with the final remix. All right, one thing I'll add on this. Oh my God, Soccer, thank you for the host. That's still loud, and I don't know why. So I was interested in The World Ends With You before Dream Drop Distance. For those of you that think that's the only reason I care about it because it was in Kingdom Hearts, not the case. It's just once it was in Kingdom Hearts and they showed it off, I was like, all right, I'm a little more interested in their characters now. But I never got around to actually playing the game because, life, busy, other things, priorities. But as a new game, that's an excuse to actually finally play it.
You really should. I think this is still in my top 15 favorite games ever.
All right, real quick, I'll address the chat. Bumble Prime is like, how about that Dark Souls, though? Bruh, if... when is that coming? That cannot be that perfect.
May 25 or something?
Yeah, that can't be that perfect. So,
are you ready to suffer?
I mean, I can play it, sure, but I just thought about Kyle and Alex from Goof Group. This is their thing. They love Dark Souls. Like, it's one of their favorite series. Now, I think Alex liked Bloodborne more, but that was before Dark Souls 3, so I don't know if his opinion changed on which one was better.
I think that Bloodborne is still the best one, honestly.
But, yeah, Dark Souls Remastered at the end of May. Bruh, if I can get them to record this, that'd be, like, huge for both of them. Like, this is a game that they both had way too many hours spent in, and not just because they kept dying. All right, let's see. I'm ready. It'll be kind of hard, but I still hope Bloodborne will come someday. Same, because all the hype I've heard behind Bloodborne, and from what I've seen, I would really like it. So, as a matter of fact, I think I've still got it.
But Bloodborne is published by Sony, so...
Oh, true. Didn't even think about that. But...
So it will never come to a different platform, I'm afraid.
Regardless, I didn't hear you. You can repeat yourself in a second. But regardless,
yeah.
Alex let me borrow the game however long ago. We were originally going to LP it on Goof Group with me playing and him watching maniacally. But we don't know what the case is. But speaking of case, it does have the disc in it. We're all set to go whenever we actually, like, meet up again to do whatever. So Bloodborne is a high possibility of me playing either on Goof Group or on Twitch.
All right.
High possibility.
Gosh, what else? Yeah. After that, it was like the DLC for Pokkén.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, once again,
Blastoise and Aegislash.
I think those characters are cool. I just don't know if I would really get into them.
Aegislash just sounds like he'd be broken. Without looking at it, it just sounds like it'd be broken. Now hold up.
He sounds like a very balanced character.
Shield and sword.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this balloon world for a second. Because I kept making jokes about 100%ing the game and then seeing like either Yoshi or Luigi at the end. And then turns out Yoshi is actually a capture in the last world. Oops, spoilers, I'm sorry. But the game's been out for over a month and it's like hard to not talk about it.
Don't you mean 2 months?
2 months. Well, I said over a month, didn't I? But either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 months. Dang. Anyway, this looks like it'll be interesting. Like, I'm definitely going to give it a shot, because why not? But it's so, like, people are going to find these impossible to reach spots without, like, some hardcore strats, and we'll just never find it.
Honestly, that's what I'm looking forward to what people can pull off within 30 seconds.
All right, you only have 30 seconds to hide it, too.
Yeah.
See, like, my thing is, if you only got 30 seconds to hide it, what places can you actually get to? And is anyone gonna get that one random stroke of luck placement that they could never repeat themselves that'll just hold the record forever?
That would be amazing, though.
I feel like speedrunners are gonna be doing this for the lulz. Now, one other question I have, because I don't know if I missed it. It said other players around the world. Did they mention friends?
I think every other activity in this game has friends ranking, so I wouldn't be surprised to have it here as well.
Because I would love to be able to turn off my screen and just hide it, and then find out how long it takes other people to find it, and maybe like tell like, oh hey, Plaid, Ellie, PK, Yoshiller, just like grab people at random and just like, hey, go find my balloon, fam. Record it. Let me know how it goes. I just
Honestly,
feel like it could be interesting.
That's the stuff that could be really fun with this.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how long I would spend with it.
Right. That's the only drawback, is it's not the, like, it doesn't have a high longevity.
I mean, I'm more interested in the new snap filter effects and the 3 new costumes from Mario.
That's a little pathetic.
Which is even sadder when you think about it, honestly.
Yeah.
I think the Mario Sunshine outfit reference is amazing.
All right, so has this become anybody's waifu yet? Little Miss Thickness with the shortcut brown.
Hey, these are already existing characters, so likely.
I'm just saying.
SNK has been around for a very long time. So they just turned all of the women of SNK in just a singular game.
I really don't want to dignify this with a response, but I'm going to anyway. Did you really just ask? Someone in the chat just asked, is there a port for Super Mario Odyssey?
What?
I really hope that it was like me and the thought process crossed streams and they meant to say something else but then thought of Odyssey because that's what we were talking about. I really hope that's what they meant, and that they meant, is there a port for Super Mario Galaxy? I really hope that's what they meant, so that's the one I'm going to dignify optimistically. No, they did not. But if and when an eShop, Virtual Console comes, I hope it would be on that. Moving on.
There's one thing they randomly dropped between like segments was like, hey, there's now a demo for Dragon Quest Builders.
Mm-hmm. Which I thought was interesting.
I already played because I have a preview copy. I can talk about that now because the previews went up today.
Oh, cool! Go for it.
So they actually just synced it up with each other.
Okay.
Dragon Quest Builders is a really good game. People might say on the surface that it's a little bit like Minecraft, but it is, but it's way more. Like, it's linear. It has a quest line. It has the writing of a Dragon Quest game. It's super super fun. It's separated by 4 chapters, which each take place in a different area, and each area takes like 10 hours to complete. And there's also a free building mode and everything. It's a really really fun game.
See, when I first saw it, my first thought was Minecraft story mode.
No, there's actually like fighting in here against enemies like Dragon Quest, but you have to use materials instead of leveling up your character. Actually, you have to build up towns from the original Dragon Quest game. It's really really interesting. But yeah,
so basically, you're telling everyone to go download the demo.
Yeah, the demo is basically a bit of the first chapter. So if you like what you're seeing after that, then yeah, you likely will enjoy the game too.
That's one thing I need to give props for a lot of these like smaller games, that they all have these demos. I wish they would put more demos for more things, because I feel like it's one of those things where it can help and it can hurt sales.
Yeah, Bucky, you're right. Minecraft Story Mode is already on Switch, the Telltale game. Haha.
I didn't mean it literally like that, but okay. Like, for example, Mario Tennis should definitely have a demo.
Yeah.
However, something big like Odyssey what the freaking the event demos for like Zelda and Mario Odyssey, like, why was that never like a downloadable thing is my question.
I don't know.
Like, that's what I find weird. Like, there are demos. Why can't everyone just download them? But at the same time, I know that potentially that can hurt sales, because people will start playing and be like, oh, okay, interesting, but it's just the demo, so it's not enough. So they think, oh, well, if that's really as best they have to offer, and then they don't get it. But at the same time, Mario and Zelda, people aren't gonna not get it.
True. Especially with the amount of time you actually put into Zelda.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I'm really interested in the story mode thing for Mario Tennis. Did they say that it hasn't been a thing since the Game Boy Advance version or something? Yeah, and I've never played that version.
That was also a pretty fun game. But it's interesting that they're now bringing it to consoles, because they did try it before with some other sports titles like baseball. But this is the first time they're bringing like a story mode of Mario Tennis to a console.
Right.
So basically, they're trying to rectify what happened with Ultra Smash.
Let me see if I can find this real quick. Yes, there it is. Nintendo sent me this, and basically, they I had to have a phone call, which was a giant Q&A about personal opinions and audience opinions. So I was able to like take some of you guys' thoughts, opinions, suggestions, or whatever, and give it to Nintendo. One of the things I said, which is funny because they finally announced a Mario Tennis game. One of the first things out of my mouth when they said anything about specific games on 3DS, they said, "Do you still think the 3DS system holds value? And do you think there are games that have a place on the Switch versus a place on the 3DS?" And I said, it depends on the scale of the game, because smaller games like RPGs and stuff around Pokemon's level can always just easily be done on the 3DS. However, you could do bigger and broader on the Switch. Mario Sports Superstars, I wish, was instead a Switch title.
Here's the thing. I still think, regardless of that, it's still a bad game. I don't like Mario Sports Superstars one bit.
Like, I will agree with you on certain points. There's things I like about it, there's things I hate about it, but ideally, all the games in one thing. Like, I wish Mario Tennis Aces was part of an overall package. Even if the pack.
No, I appreciate this a lot more.
No. Let me finish. For
Yeah.
example, let's say they have our strikers. Let's say they have our baseball, and hurry up and name a fourth one. Golf, I guess. Let's say they had all these. I would love for them to just package the whole thing later on as a bundle, so everyone just gets all the games at once for a nice $60 to $100, depending on how much the bundle should cost at the time. Because a sports game typically goes from full price and gets knocked down to like $40 after a few months. That's typically how it goes.
Right.
So that's just a personal opinion. I want all the sports games, and then I would love for them to somehow be bundled in a way. But
I like them to be separate experiences.
Not like
because...
Superstars exactly. I mean, not like Sports Superstars exactly, because I made that comment the day I got the game. I hadn't played it yet. But I still say that sports games should be on the Switch, and I bashed Ultra Smash. I bashed Ultra Smash to Nintendo. I insulted that game.
Insulting is not really a good word. It's giving an evisceration is a better word.
Yeah, but
because that's what that game deserves.
I gave that game an emotional slaughtering over the phone, and I know for a fact Reggie Fils-Aimé has heard me. So I hope from the bottom of my heart Mario Tennis Aces fixes all the problems I had with Ultra Smash and then takes it to another level. Like, Ultra Smash is an F. If you rank it on A, B, C, D, F, that thing is like PU. It's worse than F. I hate Ultra Smash for lack of stuff to do.
I think I gave it a 3 out of 10 or something.
It was so bad. Like, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good gameplay, but not enough modes.
No, it wasn't even good gameplay because they removed some of the finer details of Mario Tennis Open, like exactly knowing
Which one?
If you're on the spot from those circles, and I don't really like those circles immediately already, but
okay,
if you're on the circles, they would flash so that you would know that you're doing the attack. Those don't flash anymore in Ultra Smash.
Really?
They don't. I played that game for 7 hours. I can tell you from a personal standpoint I didn't.
I don't remember it not flashing, but I'll take your word for it. But all I was thinking is like actual like input wise and choosing the different kind of swings, like that was still like similar. That was fine, but you're right about other like small details that actually affect it. But as far as the actual inputs, like I could do the swings I wanted, and there were like 4 or 5 different kinds of swings. That was all fine and dandy, but there were no modes. There was no online friend play. Everything was wrong. And for those of you that have been on my channel for a while, you may have seen I did a quote-unquote review video of Mario Tennis Ultra Smash with Yo Schiller. We literally got online, and this is the first time I ever heard Yo Schiller badmouth a Nintendo game ever. This is the nicest, sweetest, calmest guy you'll ever meet. He was so passive-aggressive with this video. It was insane. It was just like, all right, so for those of you that are looking to get Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, if you like tennis, it might be okay. Neither one of us think it's worth being a full-price game. And he's like, oh, no, absolutely not. And then, oh, someone just followed. Hold up. What was that? Thank you, Jeff Hardy Bacon, for following. Welcome to the Blockfia. That name sounds so familiar. I feel like I've seen that name in my chat before. I'm not entirely sure, but regardless, thank you for following. Welcome to Blockfia. Okay, so we ended up going in on this game and saying that the only reason we could play together is because we had review copies of the game and we got on at the non-designated time. So this kind of goes without saying. It's like physically impossible otherwise. So Nintendo will give you suggested times and be like, all right, these are the time slots where we think you should get on so that you can find other people without having to, like, you know, come to agreements and talk privately and all that. Just go online and find people. So they've done that for, like, Splatoon and a bunch of other games. Someone else just followed as well. Ice Yoshi, thank you for following. Welcome to the Blockfia. So we went so in on the fact that if you want to play with friends, it's very, very simple. All you have to do is be a Nintendo brand ambassador and get your review code. So that way you can play with your other Nintendo ambassador friend. You're not a Nintendo ambassador? Well, you're in luck. Because we can... Wait, can we refer them? And we're like, not exactly. They're not taking anybody right now. You're out of luck. Like, we were just destroying them because we were so upset. And I wanted to play with Don. We couldn't.
No.
I specifically remember going online and trying to play with people, and Don was going to be one of the first people I asked, because until recently, Don and I, for the past 2 years, have literally been, hey, online Nintendo game, let's play, fam. And that's our relationship. Like, every 2 months, we spend a solid 3 days together, like we're best friends, and then we slowly depart. But now both of our schedules have lightened up, so now we could do everything together.
Yay!
So, at the end of the day, Mario Tennis Aces don't disappoint.
No, or we will murder you in your sleep.
Wait a minute! I've never seen this part of Dom before. Maybe I should spend more than 3 days at a time with you, huh? Man, you're wild on Thursdays. Jeez.
Anyway.
Did something happen on this day 3 years ago or something? All right, let's move on. Don going ham. We all going ham.
But seriously, this is Camelot's last chance to impress me, because they made Ultra Smash and Superstars in a row. They have their last chance. They are on death row with me liking their games.
I 100% agree. No additions, no subtractions, other than everything I already said. Now, one other thing I already talked about that I really want to talk about again. Okay. Some of y'all aren't going to like what I'm about to say, because you're going to just disagree with it. And that's the only thing. All right.
Oh, you're going to say that you actually liked Ultra Smash? I can't wait.
Oh, no. So this is one of the best stills I've ever found while scrolling through a video I've already seen. Like, if you guys want to, like, use that image for anything, that is meme material right there. You're welcome. Tell them Blah Blah P sent you. Anyway. What I'm... Okay. I already said this before. I'll say it again. I'm happy that Tropical Freeze is getting a port for the people who have not been able to play it. Because here's the thing. Everyone keeps complaining about ports from the Wii U to the Switch. These are Wii U owners. people who didn't have a Wii U are all excited, like, yay, final definitive versions and extras on stuff from the game that I haven't even been able to play. So this is a full version that's even better, and I finally get to enjoy it. And I'm just sitting here like, bruh, I want a new Donkey Kong Country again so bad. However, I will compare it, and this is the disagreement, I will compare it to the Kingdom Hearts series because I genuinely believe that as they were making all the 1.5 and 2.5 ports, well, 1.5 plus 2.5 rather, like not 2.8 because that was worked from the ground. All the games were worked from the ground up as it went. I believe 1.5 and then 2.5 were made as lead-ups to Kingdom Hearts 3, which is how, like, the whole thing went. I thought it was going to be 2013, 2014, 2015. Every year was going to be the Kingdom Hearts thing. It just didn't quite pan out that way. However, everyone started getting all crazy when 1.5 plus 2.5 got released on the PS4 because, like, oh, great. They're working more on ports and kicking Kingdom Hearts 3 back. I don't think that's the case at all. I think it was just a side project for a side team, and they just had that done, and they were working on it. I am optimistic, real quick. I am optimistic about Donkey Kong Country, hoping that this port was just a side team project, and that they're going to use this engine and some of its, like, materials and whatnot as like resources for the next Donkey Kong Country game on the Switch. If it's just a port of Tropical Freeze, I'll be disappointed. But if it's a port of Tropical Freeze followed by something even bigger and better in like 2019, 2020, heck yes! Donkey Kong Country is my favorite platforming franchise. More so than Mario. More so than Mega Man. More so than Rayman. More so than Donkey Kong Country is my favorite platforming franchise.
I just think
I want the next one.
I think that Retro is working on something completely different right now.
Now, I'll say this as well. If they also just give us a 3D Donkey Kong, that'll be fine as well. But I don't know. I'm just a country guy. I like Donkey Kong Country. I like the intermediate difficulty worlds 1 and 2, and then the haha screw you, you thought this game was for kids worlds later on. I love Donkey Kong for that reason. It just gets so hard, so fast, but fair, and you get to like get good at a platformer, and I just love that about the Donkey Kong series. Now, the only problem I have with Returns and Tropical Freeze is the joint buddy command style that they've got, where you play as Donkey Kong and everyone else is a support character. That's the only thing I don't like. I wish that, yeah, you could combine them to do like the rolls all the way across the field, whatever, but I wish you had each one with their own special properties. Like Donkey Kong can only kill, only Donkey Kong can kill certain enemies with a jump. Diddy can only kill certain enemies with a roll or not even kill them at all. But Diddy's faster, DK is slower but stronger, can jump further, Diddy can jump higher. Like, I wish everyone had their own little attributes, and they kind of did that with Tropical Freeze, but at the same time, they had the same core mechanic, which if they do work on a Donkey Kong Country like New Super Mario Bros. Let's call it New Donkey Kong Country. The third one, I just hope that they do that from the bottom of my heart. I have optimism, even though I know there's like a 99% chance it will never happen, but a guy can dream, can he? Anything else you have to say?
I just personally think, especially with Hyrule Warriors and Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, it seems like they're actively erasing the legacy of the Wii U.
Which,
because
Okay.
we're getting Bayonetta soon. Bayonetta 1 and 2. We're getting Hyrule Warriors pretty soon. We're
Mm-hmm.
getting Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze pretty soon. By the time that Smash and Mario Maker on there, what's really left, first party wise?
I'm actually trying to think. Well, all right. They came out with a sequel for Yoshi. So, well, not sequel, but next thing. Um, See, I'm surprised they didn't port Yoshi and that they actually announced a new Yoshi, and that alone,
Well, Yoshi, technically speaking, Yoshi is also available now on new 3DS or 3DS.
yes, and that was kind of what I was gonna talk about. Is that
3D World port. I'm not sure. The thing is, they
real quick though?
they
Real quick, what I was gonna say was that Yoshi, has a new game already, whereas Donkey Kong Country is getting a port. The reason I thought that Donkey Kong and some other games could be getting some year 2 or 3 releases is because they already announced a new game like that rather than a port.
yeah.
But you are right about, yeah, they also ported to 3DS. They also ported Mario Maker to the 3DS. So but at the same time, they ported Hyrule Warriors to 3DS, didn't they?
They did, and now they're doing. Basically, what they're doing with this version is that they including all of the DLC from both versions. And the thing is, with the 3DS version, it had certain maps that weren't in the Wii U game. They only got the characters. So basically, they're adding all of the missions from both games together as well.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you're playing all of the content that was also exclusive to new 3DS, or 3DS rather, now on the Switch version.
Yeah, it's the definitive edition. Now, that's something that kind of bothers me, but then kind of doesn't, because this is all. Hold up, hold up.
Still
I'm
pretty good
a
value.
little
Yeah.
bit of a topic change, but on the same. There's a little bit of a segue. For everyone wondering about Smash, there is the possibility that it will be the definitive edition of Smash that was from Wii U and 3DS. But I hope, even if it's the same engine, I do hope it's a new Smash. And I will say this, Smash Run would be hella fun with friends online. And I want
Sure.
that. But aside from that, Smash is such a gray area. There's so many possibilities that's why I don't like talking about Smash, cuz there's so much that can happen. There's new and old that could be considered. I don't want to talk about anything until we have a base to work off of. When they
Right.
reveal Smash, then we can start our speculations. Then I'll have some fun with you guys. But until then, Smash conversations are annoying unless it's what I just said. Like,
Right.
to me.
But yeah, coming back to the point of somebody earlier, they said what about 3D World? Well, they already said that they would never remake a Mario game or port it to another console just for the sake of it, so I'm not sure about that.
Oh, they did say? Okay.
Yeah, that Miyamoto said it in an interview.
Okay. Well, a main Mario game, not like Mario Kart.
Well, yeah.
Um,
I guess like Mario Maker is in that specific realm the exception. But yeah, Mario Maker is also a really weird thing.
See, I honestly just want, like, look at Splatoon, for example, alright? You have Splatoon 2. The models were reworked, but unless you're looking at them side by side, and unless you've actually analyzed it, you would never know whether it was a port or a sequel at first glance.
For sure, yeah.
Like, when they first revealed Splatoon, we knew Splatoon was coming. We knew. But as they revealed it, my question the whole time, and you can go back to the direct, wherever the heck it is, and look at it, my first and continuous response was port or sequel, port or sequel. And when they finally put the 2 at the end, I was like, all right, there we go. We finally got confirmation. But we knew Splatoon was coming. I hope that they make a Super Mario Maker 2, which roughly looks the same, maybe a little better like HD textures and whatnot. Sure, whatever. But if they have a Super Mario Maker 2, they could have all the, well, not DLC, but the all the additions that they made for the regular one, just have that all from jump. And they could add, like, Mario 2 engine. They could add
Yeah, and people are saying slopes.
Mario Land, slopes, ice of any kind. We don't have we have ice blocks, but we don't have ice flowers. We don't have penguin suit. We don't have frog suit. Like, there's so many power-ups that we're missing that would be amazing to have. Dude, you remember the blue turtle shell from New Smart Bros. DS?
Yes.
Tell me that power-up ain't fun.
That power up is really fun.
Thank you for not telling me what I just told you to tell me. Anyway, the Hammer Brothers suit, no, the propeller suit's in the game. That's the New Smart Bros. Wii style for, like, all the flight power-ups. So 3 had the tail, 4. World had the cape, and we had the propeller.
Yeah.
Whereas for regular Mario Bros, they didn't have anything. All-Star and advanced layouts would be interesting. That's something else I wanted to talk about. Well, not advanced, but All-Stars. That could be just an interesting, like, aesthetic or whatever, and be like Super Mario Maker 2 could be the just like that. It could be the all-star versions of the first 2, like Mario Bros. 1 and 3.
But then we're literally one step away from a Super Mario Land skin.
Yeah, basically. So I know I'm asking a lot.
Yeah, you are.
I know I'm asking a lot, but
yes, absolutely are.
To be fair, though,
mm-hmm.
without actually doing math, I would say I'm somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 already satisfied with Mario Maker 1. So to get Mario Land, to get Mario Bros. 2,
mm-hmm.
slopes and power-ups, I don't think that's asking a lot. What is asking a lot is them to just rip all that half of the game down to put up all-stars. I'm just saying that'd be interesting, but give us the basics first, and then they can roll around the all-star thing, like, later. Maybe. I don't know. That's not even important. That's just like an extra aesthetic. That is not a game changer. That's just visuals.
Also like to add Luigi because I like his physics a lot.
Oh, that's right. Okay. That was the other thing. The other thing I want. This might be asking a lot. 4 players.
I don't know about that.
Because 4 players should be a matter of, like, not so much copy paste, but, like, just allow 4 players. Like, any amount of people can play any level they want. I don't think that's a lot to ask. I don't know anything about the game development side of that. I don't know how much work that would take, even if it's the same physics. I don't know what the physical effort is of making more than one character be playable. I don't know what that is. But if they could have 4 player, that'd be awesome, with or without the physics changes. Cause let's be real.
I like how your current still is Yuri Sasaki.
So, with
anyway,
let me just take this as an example. New Super Luigi U still had 4 players. 3 of the characters played exactly the same. They gave the Toads Luigi physics, but they threw in freaking what's his face? What's that rabbit's name? Freaking
Nabbit.
Nabbit. Yes, thank you. They had Nabbit invincible.
Yeah.
I think making all characters regular and Nabbit invincible is more difficult than just making 4 players playable, period. And if they can already go as far as giving Nabbit his own characteristics, I think it's possible to give us a Mario, Luigi, Toad, Peach. Now, having said that, all these things adding up would be an amazing Mario Maker 2 game in like 2020. I'm not asking for this for any time soon, but if Nintendo, if you lurking, I threw the opinion out there. Everyone in my chat agrees. Everyone else would probably agree. Give us some of that and we will be happy. We don't even need all. If you give us half of it, we'll be like, hey, come on. You already did a lot. We're all right. We're just being optimistic here.
That's true. Going back to the Nintendo Direct, though, I don't know how we went all the way to there. But
Segways.
I was gonna... segues. I'm very interested in playing Hyrule Warriors Legends again. I mean, Hyrule Warriors again. Sorry, Legends was the 3DS game.
Yeah.
Having all of those 29 characters is really cool. Having all of those maps is really nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it a lot, and it also has the features of what came later in the 3DS game in Fire Emblem Warriors, where you can actually select a team of characters and switch between them on the fly, which ensures that it also doesn't grow stale in any given way. Because even though there's a lot of combos between Y and X and how you alternate the buttons, some character variety in how they play it keeps you engaged, you know.
Yeah, so real quick, for those that like Hyrule Warriors, you must get this. I'll just say that it's just not the style of game doesn't really pique my interest. Like, I'm not a big fan of like just hash and slash games, regardless of what you can do in it. It's just not my personal cup of tea. Just like Pokkén, for example, I'm happy for the people that are getting updates for it. I'm not the guy just like, oh, but I don't care about this game. No one cares about this game. Like, there are some people who care about Pokkén, and I'm glad they're getting these updates. Hyrule Warriors deserves a definitive edition, if anything, because of the 2 different versions that they had, and each had exclusive things. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that this exists. I don't think this is taking away from anything else. It's just a thing to have. It's just there. So I'm happy for you, Don.
Yeah, I'm also pretty happy that they're actually bringing the mechanic of getting a team together and then switching between them as much as you like, which I really dig. Also, those costumes of Zelda and Link as the Breath of the Wild characters are really cool.
Oh, yeah. So, really quick, who is Yuri Sakazaki?
That is one of the SNK characters from Art of Fighting and Art of Fighting 2, which makes an appearance in that new SNK Heroines game.
Is it this chick that I just gave? Just saw devilish horns on. I'm about to talk like I gave it to her. Is this her?
I think she's... No, that's definitely not her. Yeah, the one you just had it. Yeah, that's her. Yes.
The one with the feather cap?
Yes.
Give me a real life version of her, and sure, absolutely. Anyway, moving on.
How many things can you change about this character? Pose, neutral, expression? What the heck?
Yeah, right? That's a lot of customization for a fighter.
Yeah.
I need to look at this Donkey Kong Country thing again. I'm sorry.
Like, the only other thing that stood out to me really was Fee from Zoic and EA. I think that game looks really, really good. I love the style of it, and I think that gameplay is going to be very relaxing and fun.
I'm sorry, but Funky Kong is just so stupid and broken.
Funky Kong.
And you can enjoy both modes with a friend for 2-player co-op.
What bothers me the most about watching the entire like reveal for Tropical Freeze,
Yes.
not even Funky Kong. The thing that bothers me the most is that the demo gameplay that they used is all on easy mode. And you know, because there's an easy and a normal mode where easy you have 3 hearts instead of 2. And the fact that they played with 3 hearts and Funky got a bonus 2 bothers me so much. He already can't get hurt by spikes. He can already hover in the air for a long time. He already has no stamina meter when underwater. He can just hold his breath forever. You're going to give him 5 hearts?
Yep.
Come on! I think that's the only reason they showed it with 3, but come on, man.
Funky mode is gonna be so stupid.
Seriously, though, if I do get this game, which definitely asking Nintendo for a code for all these, I will play through Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze again because I had so much fun the first time. And I went back, by the way, to my old...
MG779 as Funky Kong or Yuri Zarazaki. Wow.
Am I about to just adopt my first waifu just to satisfy my audience? Like...
Well, it's time for you to download Art of Fighting 2, which is
Hold
currently
up.
now available on the Nintendo Switch eShop.
Let me see if I'm doing this right. Quote, waifu. There you go. I don't do waifus.
Well, now there's a new quote. I would get a real version of Yuri Sakazaki.
Sakazaki? No,
Yeah.
the fact that I remember her name!
Yeah. Add that quote, people. Add that quote.
Oh my god, I'm so mad.
I
Anyway.
would get a real life version of Yuri.
Hashtag blah does
Sakazaki.
waifus. Oh, man.
Add that quote, people. Add that quote.
You know what? If I ever go to a convention and I happen to see... this is very unlikely, but if I ever see a cosplayer of Yuri Sakazaki, I will record a proposal video just for you guys. There you go. I'll satisfy you guys with a what if. That's all you get for now. Moving on.
How do you add quotes to this thing?
Exclamation mark, add quote, space, and then there he goes.
Hey.
That is entry 104. I would get a real life version of Yuri Sakazaki. I'm 110% done with you guys. All I wanted to say was I LP'd Tropical Freeze with my stepbrother Tyler live.
I thought that you're gonna say I'm gonna LP Yuri Sakazaki.
I LP'd Tropical Freeze with my stepbrother Tyler on my old Twitch channel. And after looking back at it, I realized not only was it streamed in 720p, we recorded it with my HD PVR. Well, streamed it with my HD PVR. So, just like Kingdom Hearts, I will do Tropical Freeze again, even by myself, just for the sake of having it in 1080p 60 frames. Literally, for that reason alone, I will do this game again. So, if you guys like Donkey Kong as much as I do, let's get it. Anyway, a momentous event. I have a waifu now.
Yeah. Well done, you.
All right.
But yeah, while you were looking at that footage again, VIII was another game I really, really liked seeing. The Zone games, the EA Originals games. That game looks awesome.
You know what? I might as well just milk it. You know, this doesn't look exactly like the art stuff. Dang it. What the hell is this pose? Wait, what is this pose? Wait a minute.
SNK eras, huh?
Um, work with me. Sure. Let's use this one. We're gonna make sure you guys can't see any other stupid ass pictures on my hard drive real quick. And before they're like, oh, he's hiding the porn. I just didn't know what was gonna pop up here, if anything, so for my own safety. Pictures, Twitter images, boom, and boom. Here we go.
What did you do?
You'll see. I'm taking to the Twitter.
Guys, I'm scared.
I hate that I have this name like memorized now. That is like the worst thing right now. And images and that one and tweet.
I'm scared.
And here you guys go. The deed has been done. I love that my name is still Young Nemo. No, I'm not looking up Rule 34 for Yuri. I was tweeting. It's right there.
You son of a bitch.
Hashtag will you marry me? Oh, God.
Stop quote. Stop activating that quote.
Hashtag blonde Rule 34. Nah, man.
Blonde Rule 34. Are you serious?
I'm looking for love, not lust. Dude, I'm just embracing it. I don't care at this point. I'm just letting it happen.
Fair enough.
Oh, man. Is there any last things you guys want to talk about as we wrap up this? Because I'm still recording and I need to upload this.
Yeah. And I still need to have my dinner.
Oh, right. You starving.
It's 8:30 p.m.
Oh, boy. All right, so fine. My last embrace of the chat. Yuri for Smash. Anyway.
Okay, I'm done.
I'm done too. I think we're done.
I'm 100% done with you too.
Oh man, I am happy with this direct. All in all, we only got one like new thing really in terms of like a game, but all these extra remasters and everything just showing the support that the Switch has from first, second, and third party is all wonderful.
Dude, I'm just so happy with The World Ends With You, my lord.
And that was the opener too.
Yeah, that was crazy.
When was that again? It's just this year.
Yeah, this year.
All right. Well, all right, let me go through and I can tell you guys all the games that I want to cover from jump. All right. So we've got The World Ends With You. And I'll even throw in games that I'm like interested in. All right, Kirby for sure, obviously. Dragon Quest Builders possibly.
There's a demo. You should try the demo.
I will probably try that demo. Hyrule, no. Hyrule Wars, I mean, no. Mario Tennis, yes. Whatever this is, no. Not that it doesn't look interesting, but it looks like one of those way too long things. The exact same reason I haven't played through Xenoblade on stream or anything.
Fair enough.
Literally a Link thing. Luigi's Balloon World, I will probably try a little bit, but I don't see that lasting more than a week or two, to be perfectly honest. But let's
Sure.
see what happens.
Dude, you know what you should do
whatever Yuri
I don't know.
Sakazaki's in.
Yeah, that game.
Wait, what? I was reading out the freaking card.
SNK Heroines.
Simply shaving off HP isn't enough.
Yes. Dream finish.
SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. Oh, it's gonna be a tag team, and it's gonna be a frenzy. Let me tell you.
Okay, that's a quote. That's a quote.
See,
It's just not gonna be a tag team. It's also gonna be a frenzy.
rewind to what, an hour ago, when you said it's not that much of a fighting game as it is a party game. Look, there's items. It's basically Smash.
It's a party brawler was my definition.
So what if you unintentionally,
Mm-hmm.
in my subconscious,
Mm-hmm.
gave me a reason to say that I will try this in the future? Don't worry, John. It's not a real fighting game. You can have fun with it, even if you're not good. It's okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
If I
Especially
ever,
for you,
anyway, if I
because
ever
you will
get,
be because you can finally get engaged with a video game.
let's go. Anyway, Mario plus Rabbids, I still haven't played, but I'm definitely interested in. If I ever do get the game this year, then I can also enjoy DK as well.
Hey.
PAYDAY, nah. I mean, nothing against it. It's just not something I think I'm gonna cover at all. What was this called?
Justin Wing just said Rule 44 of the new Funky Kong mode. I am done.
And someone needs a drop kick to their esophagus real quick. What was this game called?
Fee.
Yeah,
Fee.
just F-E. I am so interested in this, even though they didn't show off a lot. I just like the art style, and I like how it looks, kind of like just your standard 3D adventure, like fantasy world game of
It
this
looks really
style.
cute.
So Fee, February 16th, so that's coming very soon. I'll probably get on that. Is that like an eShop only thing?
It's an eShop thing, yeah.
So it's probably not even that much. So we shall see.
Yeah.
Celeste, I'm also interested in, even though I apparently forgot all about it until like last week. I'm actually very interested in Celeste.
Very good.
And that's coming in 2 weeks. That's coming in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So I'll probably go through that. Already, obviously going through Tropical Freeze.
Fire King, you need to stop. Fire King, no. Come on, Fire King, come on.
We're going to end the stream with this comment. You'll get on that just like you'll get on Yuri Sakazaki. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all whenever I see y'all. Bye-bye.
But now it's your quote. Now you can put it in the quote thing.
I don't care anymore. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. The dams are not given. I'm fine. The video is ending now. We're leaving. Bye. Say bye, Don. Don't read the chat.
Bye, everybody.
It sounds like you were trying to wait for an opportunity to read again.
No.
Okay. Good. Bye.
Bye.